In studio with us right now is the financial guru that we like to call a friend, Andrew Blazsik. Drew Blazsik is in studio now from Adrian College, and a little faith in finance to share with us. Good morning, Drew. How are you?
Good morning. Hope you guys had a great Christmas and a great New Year.
Wonderful. How was yours?
It was good. The job I have, so it's kind of nice. I get a good old month off during this time. And
wonderful.
Don't have to focus on money. I get to focus on family, which is a great thing. And the only bummer,
Ron gave me a week off. I felt good about that.
The only bummer, we weren't on the show last week, so that's only a sad, depressing thing.
That's true. And, we felt like coming in, and then we decided after about 8.5 seconds, no, we're not going to come in.
We just called each other on the
Yeah, that's right.
That was it.
So what do you got to share with us this morning, Drew?
Well, I just kind of want to wrap up. I think not today, but next week. We're in Navarum talking about Catholic economics that we have here. It was written, again, kind of just quick introduction about it. It was written in 1891 by Pope Leo XIII. And he was really addressing two things. And there's three different entities that he's addressing here. You got the worker, the working class, which that was awesome that we just mentioned about Henry Ford. I think the wages he up from $2.40 to $5 an hour.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you're making $50,000, then you get paid over $100,000?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's right.
That's and he reduced the hours because he realized, and I think a lot of studies show this, you have less hours, more family, more energized, and you work harder. So he was addressing the working man in this encyclical, and he was addressing the government, which is socialism and communism, which was a revolutionary atmosphere at this time. And then he's also going to address, and we'll talk about this next week, which is the owner, the one that has money, the wealth, and what is the responsibility with the church, and what is the responsibility with the worker. So a couple things so everybody kind of wonders, what does the Catholic Church teach about economics? Number one, it really promotes and encourages that individuals, workers, save their money, invest into actual capital. That physical capital is a good thing. That actual acquiring actual physical capital, not necessarily money, but actual land, is really a good thing. So here's a couple lines I want to read from it. So he's talking about the worker, that if he saves money and for his greater security invests his savings in land, the land in such case is only his wages under another form, and consequently a working man's little estate thus purchased should be completely at his full disposal, as are the wages he receives for his labor. But it is precisely in such power the disposal that the ownership obtains whether the property consists of the land. Socialists, therefore, by endeavoring to transfer the possession of individuals. Oh, I just lost where I was at.
Uh-oh.
Individuals to the community at large.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah, I know. So what is he addressing here? He's addressing right away that the socialist idea was your work of what you put into it is for the community. He's condemning that. Socialism's always been condemned in the Catholic Church, that if you work hard, it's your right, it's your duties to know what to do with that money for your family, for your security, and to better your life. So if the socialist says for the community at large, that strikes at the interest of every wage earner, since they would deprive him of the liberty of disposing of his wages and thereby all hope and possibility of increasing his resources and bettering his life bettering his condition in life. So
this is an important document.
Oh, it's really important.
It's a landmark document.
Because the Catholic Church teaches that it's a beautiful thing to actually own property. It's a beautiful thing to actually better your life. And it's always taught, the Catholic Church, that it's really hard to live a virtuous life if you're in extreme poverty. You can't, because all you're doing, it's very difficult. And it's condemning the socialist aspect of it's just for the community of your work.
And when we look at our own economy, Drew, we have to give some credence, some credit to the fact that people in the United States working hard can collect their own physical capital, right?
Yeah, I wanted to kind of bring that up later weeks, that there's an economic theory in Catholic economics which is called distributism. You guys ever heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
Distributism, if someone hears that, you think it's like a socialist idea, like distribute. Yeah. It's not that.
Okay.
Distributism is the promotion of one's capital, that each individual owns capital. G.K. Chesterton said the problem with capitalism is that too few own capital.
Oh, yeah.
in that
right.
kind of philosophy.
Yeah.
So next week, I wanted to talk more about the right of the worker in regards to the government, and then the owner of money, the owner and his right with the church and with the worker.
Awesome.
We'll finish.
Love
off.
it.
Good
Thank you.
stuff. Drew Blazsik, and you'll be back next Friday, right?
Yes.
And we'll pick it up from there. It seems like a long time to wait, but
Yeah.
we'll try and do it.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
We're entrusted with a lot, and we need to put faith at the center of that. That's for sure. All right, morning offering continuing momentarily. We've got some Friday frivolities and some other stuff on the way, so hopefully you'll stick around.
Don't go anywhere.